What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Fable Joey, and I am back with another video today, here to give you guys my wishes for the upcoming gaming convention E3 2018. Now, these are wishes, not predictions, so I'm not going to sit around and be like, oh, I predict that Bowser Odyssey is going to be a thing at E3 2018. This is my hopes and dreams. So, basically, everything is out of reach here, but there's some decent ones that maybe might show up. These are all just kind of my hopes smacked into one video. Let's get started because there's quite a lot of them. So this next segment is going to be dedicated towards Fire Emblem. As many of you know, Fire Emblem is my second favorite game franchise of all time, and I'm really hoping that Fire Emblem Switch is something special. And it better be, because I am one of the opinion that the Fire Emblem 3DS games are excellent. I mean, I have 5 of them just on the 3DS alone, and I thought it made an awesome home for the 3DS, but I think it can make an even better home for the Switch, if they did it right. Now, I am also one of the opinion that I think that the older games where the characters were made for you, and you didn't make your own avatar, they sometimes had a bit of a better story because everyone was already established for you and you didn't have your own playable character. Don't get me wrong, I love playing as Robin and Corrin, but I would love a little back to form for Fire Emblem. I feel like any kind of Fire Emblem games that they produce on the Switch will be absolutely amazing. Even the spin-off Fire Emblem Warriors was fantastic. I know they're going to do a great job. I just really hope that it gets revealed at E3, maybe gets in late 2018, early 2019 release. I'm kind of hoping that maybe they give us a first look trailer, maybe a release date would be awesome, maybe some gameplay. I really just hope that they have a segment dedicated to Fire Emblem, because I think that it's going to be fantastic, and maybe it'll be like a new sales record for the franchise. All I know is that I want Fire Emblem on Switch, I want it to be good, and I want it to be fun, and I could not be more excited for it. My next hope is that we get one of my favorite multiplayer games on the Switch, and that is New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think that these games are absolutely fantastic, and I think that there would be an awesome game for the Switch. Whether we get a kind of pack of all the ones that have came out already, or a completely new game, I think that these are some of the best multiplayer games that Nintendo has to offer, and they're all very fun. They all have a bright, colorful palette, and I think they're fantastic. They're amazing for multiplayer, and I feel like the only thing that the Switch is kind of lacking right now is local multiplayer games, and I think that maybe a new Super Mario Bros. Game would be fantastic. I think that it would make a great home on Switch. These are just fun games. I mean, they're not really taking any risks, and they haven't really took risks with the new ones, but they're just kind of fun, and they're great multiplayer, like I've said many times. And, I mean, I think that would be very cool to set up your Switch on the kickstand and hand someone a Joy-Con and then play New Super Mario Bros. Together. I mean, it's a fun platforming experience. I think it would make a great home of the Switch. And you guys can comment what you think about it as well, but I think that the New Super Mario Bros. Games are very fun multiplayer experiences that a lot of people would really enjoy. And I think it could kind of be a big seller, and maybe something, I'm hoping if they ever did this, it would maybe come out like in October, maybe a simple release window besides, or if they made a full new game with cool new stuff, maybe that would come out early 2019, but I just kind of want to see this, no matter if it's at E3 or not, I kind of want to see this make an appearance somewhere. Another Mario game I would love to see show up on the Switch is 3D World, and I basically have the exact same reasons as I did for the last game. Fantastic multiplayer, it looks beautiful, and how cool would this be to be playing Mario 3D World, hand your friend a Joy-Con, and you could play it together on the go. I just think that these games are so fun. Once again, they're not really taking any risks either, but they're fun platformers, and you can play them multiplayer next to someone on a couch. I just think these games are fantastic, and I think that a Switch would be a great home. I know that everyone says that a Switch is basically the great home for everything, and I think it's true here, especially because these games did really great, and these are some of a lot of Wii U owners' favorite games, were the Mario 3D World. So I guess a Mario 3D World, or maybe some kind of Mario 3D Galaxy, like expanded even more, because it started land, went to world. If they did something like that, that would be crazy. And that's another one that I was going to talk about in this segment too, is that a Super Mario Galaxy 3, even though it's so close to Odyssey, if we just got like a little teaser, just the title, it would just, I think it would set gamers ablaze. And I think that a lot of these Mario games would just be fun for the Switch, because right now, I think we only have Odyssey, yeah, so, and Mario's like a big staple for Nintendo, so I think that it would sell well, good fit for the Switch, and I just think that it's something easy that they could do, and it would be fun. Alright guys, so we know that Super Smash 5 is coming, but here are my hopes for Super Smash 5. I want a bigger roster than 4, even though 4 already had a huge roster. I want a lot of maps and a lot of different maps, because I feel like kind of all Smash Bros. Maps are kind of the same, so maybe try some new maps, and the biggest thing I want is Subspace Emissary. Even if people don't like the game Brawl, they all agree that Subspace Emissary was an awesome addition to Super Smash Bros. And one that I personally would love to see again. I thought that bringing an actual story to Super Smash was very interesting, and it was done very well. And I think that maybe if they made like a Subspace Emissary kind of story mode for Smash 5, that it would just be really awesome. And Smash 5 is playable, so I'll make a video about that when they first show it at E3 and tell you guys if I'm excited or not. I think I'm going to be very excited for Smash Bros. Because I love all the Smash Bros. And I think that this new one on Switch maybe could be a new favorite of mine. I'm always kind of the person who's stuck with Melee, and the 3DS version are actually my two favorite Smash Bros. But yeah, I'm very excited for Super Smash Bros. Kind of hoping that they bring back Snake. I don't use him very much, but I feel like if they brought him back, I would use him. I don't think Naruto's ever going to happen. Sorry, guys, but it's just something that is never going to happen. I know that a lot of people still want that, and don't get me wrong, I love Naruto. I'm legit looking at my 3 Naruto posters over here. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Anyway, Smash Switch, hope it's great. Let's hope it's got some kind of Subspace Emissary, big roster, awesome maps. I'm really excited, and we'll make another video about it when we first see it. When I set out to make this video, I knew that an Animal Crossing game, I had to talk about it somewhere, and I really hope that I know that we're getting an Animal Crossing game for Switch, or at least I think we're getting an Animal Crossing game for Switch, but I really hope they show it at E3. I think that would be really, really cool. And I'm just like kind of talking like mellower, because New Leaf, all Animal Crossings just kind of make me feel like they're like chill games. They're chill games that you play after you've just had a huge play session of Breath of the Wild or something, but I don't know. I think that Animal Crossing would be so perfect for the Switch. I mean, like, Animal Crossing really found a home on the 3DS. I think New Leaf is the best installment in Animal Crossing series, and I think that one on Switch could be even better than New Leaf. And it's also fantastic multiplayer for the online service that is launching in September, where they could bring an Animal Crossing game, and then a lot of people, I know that Animal Crossing for some people is actually a Switch system seller. And I didn't know that it was that big, but like a lot of people I've read in comment sections are like, oh, I'm waiting for Animal Crossing to come out. And I was like, that is very, very cool, because I love Animal Crossing. I know that a lot of people love Animal Crossing, but I think it's fantastic, and I really want to see Animal Crossing at E3. Whether it just be, hey, Animal Crossing's coming in 2019, or maybe a trailer. I just really want to see Animal Crossing in some shape or form at E3 2019. Or 2018, sorry. Now, this is probably the weirdest thing that I'm going to talk about here, and I know that we already got Breath of the Wild, but I am one of those who is very thirsty for more Zelda. And I think that Skyward Sword is the only one that they haven't, like, remastered yet. I mean, because they've done Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then they did Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. But I think that Skyward Sword, especially because the Joy-Cons have motion controls, that it could be remade in full HD and look fantastic on the Switch. And I'm one of the people who adore this game so much, and I would love to see it come to Switch. I'm probably just going to make this segment the shortest, because I know it's something that would never happen, but this is just a hope. Maybe Skyward Sword HD for Switch is a thing, and if it is, I'll be very excited. I just wanted to put this hope on here because I am already thirsty for more Zelda. I know, more Zelda. I basically know that no Zelda's going to show up, but if it does, Ocarina of Time is hitting a huge milestone this year. It is Ocarina of Time's 20th anniversary, and if they were to bring a full HD version of this game to Switch, I think that so many people would replay this game. A lot of people already replayed it on the 3DS. I loved playing it on the 3DS. I still love the N64 version, and I think that 20 years is huge, and Ocarina of Time to many is hailed as the greatest game of all time. So to see Ocarina of Time come to the Switch in some way, shape, or form would be very, very exciting. It is its 20th year anniversary, so I think it does deserve a full HD thing on Switch. I think that would be fantastic, and maybe they'll remaster it on whatever console is after the Switch when it's its 25th anniversary, but I don't know, I think a 20th anniversary HD Ocarina of Time would be something very fun and a lot of gamers would really enjoy. Another easy thing that I think that they could do at E3 2018 is reveal a new Mario Party for the Switch. I think that it deserves a good Mario Party. We haven't had a good Mario Party, in my opinion, since Mario Party 7 for the GameCube. We could use one, honestly. The top 100 was kind of a disappointment, and the 3DS one before that was kind of a disappointment. All the games past 7 have really just been awful for me. So I'm really hoping that maybe Mario Party can get a back-to-form game, and it would be really fun. This is just a hope, but I think it's great, and I think that maybe they could do something here that a lot of people would really like. Here's a quick thought. I want to see Metroid Prime 4 some way. Even if it's just a first teaser trailer or maybe some gameplay, I want to see Metroid Prime 4 show up. Actually, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes is one of my favorite games of all time, so to see Metroid Prime 4 at least get a teaser trailer would do it justice. And I do want to see it in some way, maybe coming out in October 2018, maybe early 2019. I just thought I'd talk about it for a second. Before I end the video, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about the Nintendo 3DS. So if this was classified as a console, the 3DS would actually be my favorite console, or for sure my favorite handheld. I even like it better than my Switch because I have like 11 or 12 games on my Switch, and I have like, I feel like 100 on my 3DS, even though I don't have that much. But I would love to see if the 3DS, if this truly is its last year, I want to see kind of a last hurrah. Maybe we get that Link's Awakening remaster that was rumored, or maybe we just get a couple of decent games. I feel like they're just doing kind of budget games, or that WarioWare and a remaster. I feel like the 3DS deserves more for its very last year. If it is its last year, I feel like they could do something awesome, because the 3DS is very close to me, and I love it, and I think it only deserves a very good ending year. And so far, it's not looking too great. I don't even know if at the E3 presentation, if they'll spend that much time on 3DS. Maybe like 2 minutes just talking about Luigi's Mansion or something. But I really hope that they give the 3DS some kind of last hurrah before it goes out. And with that, thank you for watching my hopes and dreams for Nintendo's E3 2018. If you're wondering what I think about the other companies, I want to see Final Fantasy VII for PS4. I want to see Halo 6 with local multiplayer for Xbox One, and those are like the two big hopes for those, or maybe another Final Fantasy game. I know we just got 15, but I'm always wanting more Final Fantasy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.